are from Group 4 and we're talking about the language approaches and methods to support the achievement of national global education goals.
But before that, allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Intan Sakina Kamila, my life student number is 028.
And my name is Rifana Najma Sabita and my last student number is 030.
My name is Rahma Putri Alena and my last student number is 041.
My name is Mundri Salyani and my last number is 033.
My name is Tamara Rizky Amalia with last number 074.
And my name is Lina Aurel Devinta with student number 075.
Communicative language teaching, or CLT, also known as the communicative approach, is a method of language instruction that prioritizes real-life communication as both the means and the ultimate goal of language learning. Unlike traditional methods that focus heavily on grammatical rules and rote memorizations, CLT emphasizes interaction, functional language use, and the development of communicative competence, the ability to use the target language effectively and appropriately in various contexts.
Total cycle response is a language learning method that combines verbal commands with cyclic movement. In this method, students learn a language by responding to the teacher's instructions through cyclic actions such as standing, sitting, or walking. The TPR method is very effective for beginners and children as it can reduce anxiety when learning a new language. In addition, the cycle activity helps improve students' memory of the vocabulary and commands learned. An example of a TPR activity is the teacher giving instructions such as stand up or sit down. Then students follow the instructions by performing the corresponding movement. By using the TPR method, students build a basic understanding of the language they are learning before they start speaking actively. This method emphasizes understanding and cycle response first, making the learning process more enjoyable and effective.
The first one is learning focus. CLT emphasizes real communication and social interaction as the core of learning. Students are encouraged to actively use the target language in a variety of communication situations, both inside and outside the classroom, with the main goal of being able to communicate effectively in everyday life. And CPR focuses on language comprehension through command and physical movement. Teachers give verbal instruction and students respond with physical action. So language is learned through direct experience and motor activity. And the second is mind objectives. CLT aims to develop communicative competence, the ability to use language appropriately and effectively in a variety of social contexts. CPR aims to develop language comprehension. Before students start actively producing language, students are expected to understand the meaning of command first and then gradually start speaking. And the third is learning techniques. CLT use techniques such as discussion, role play, simulation, and active interaction. Students are invited to exchange experiences, complete tasks together, and engage in authentic activities that demand language use. And TPR use verbal commands followed by a physical response such as raising hand, jumping, or pretending to do an activity. The teacher usually model first before the student follow. And the fourth is student readiness level. CLT is more suitable for upper intermediate level students who already have a language foundation, as this method demands critical thinking skill and complex interaction. And TPR is very effective for beginners and children, as the approach is simple, fun, and does not demand direct language production in the early stage. And the five is error handling. CLT makes correction directly during the communication process so that students can learn from mistakes and improve their language use. TPR is more tolerant of error in the early stage. Students are not pressured to be right away, so they are more confident and not afraid of being wrong while learning. And the sixth is effect on anxiety. CLT creates a stress-free learning environment by emphasizing the importance of interaction and cooperation between students. TPR is specifically designed to reduce language learning anxiety by involving physical activity, resulting in a more relaxed and enjoyable classroom atmosphere. And the last one is student involvement. The CLT encourages active participation and student autonomy. Students are expected to be proactive in the learning process, take initiative, and contribute to group discussion. TPR demands a physical response from students to the teacher's comments, so students remain physically and mentally active during the learning process. Thus, CLT and TPR have different but complementary approaches. CLT emphasizes social interaction and communicative competence, while TPR emphasizes language comprehension through physical activity and natural response, especially for beginners. The choice of method can be adjusted to the needs, level, and characteristic of the student.
Focus on meaningful learning, but emphasis to importance of relevant and real-world learning experience for students. CLT and TPR believe that language learning is more effective and lasting when students can see that the immediate relevance and usefulness of what they are learning. In CLT, this done through communicative tasks and mimic real-world situation. In TPR, meaning is often embedded through physical action. When a teacher gives a command such as stand up, open door, or touch your nose, students immediately associate those words with the action they are taking. Second, active students involvement. CLT emphasizes interaction and communication, while TPR encourages physical participation through movement. Both methods require active participation from students in the learning process, although in different ways. CLT encourages involvement through verbal interaction and collaboration. Students actively talk, listen, and negotiate meaning with classmates and the teacher. TPR then actively engages students through physical movement. Responding to comments with action makes learning more dynamic and multisensory. And last is supportive learning environment. Both approach creates a stress-free learning environment that supports natural language development. Both CLT and TPR strive to create a positive, low-anxiety classroom atmosphere that is conducive and language development. CLT often emphasizes fluent communication rather than grammatical perfection in the early stage. Mistakes are seen as a naturally part of the learning process, and the focus is on successfully conveying the message. The teacher acts as a facilitator who encourages students to try to communicate, and then TPR also tends to create a non-threatening environment because students are not pressured to speak until they feel ready. They can respond physically first, building understanding and confidence before they begin to produce language verbally.
CLT communicative language teaching. Students work in small groups to talk about daily topics like introducing themselves, asking for direction, or talking about hobbies. The teacher is a helper. They give feedback and help fix mistakes in a good way. Technology like video calls or online learning platforms can help students talk with people from other places.
TPR or total physical response. The teacher gives simple comments in English. Students respond by doing physical movement. This activity can be combined with songs or games to increase learning motivation. TPR can be used as a warm-up before entering more complex speaking activities with CLT.
In practice, CLT cognitive language teaching in activity role play at the restaurant.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon. Welcome to our restaurant. Can I take your order?
Yes, please. I would like a cheeseburger and iced tea.
Okay, with some fries.
Yes,
On the address.
how much it is?
The cheeseburger and fries and iced tea is $10.
$10. Okay, I have it. Also, can I get extra ketchup?
Okay, I'll bring it back to you. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I'm sorry. My burger is a bit cold. Could you please warm it up?
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'll take it to the kitchen and bring it to the test.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Please continue with it.
Practice TPR or total physical response. For example, activity Simon Says or instruction games.
Okay, class, we will play Simon Says. But before that, do you know Simon Says is?
No, man.
Okay, let me explain first. Simon Says is a players when one person the role of Simon, then you can only following with Simon say Simon Says. Do you understand, class? Okay, let's play Simon Says. Now, please stand up. Simon says, "Sit down, please." Raise your hand. Okay. Simon says, "Raise your hand." Okay. Good job, class. Now I want you. Oh no. Who want to be Simon? Okay, Vinena, please come here. Okay. Go ahead. Simon says, "Touch your nose." Okay. Thank you, Vinena. Now who want to be Simon? Okay, Rara, please come here. Okay, go ahead, Rara. Simon says, "Clap your hands." Okay. Thank you, Rara. Now last. Who want to be last, Simon? Okay. So excited, right?
Okay, sit down.
You don't say
Simon. Okay.
Simon. Please again.
Simon says, touch your hand. Okay.
Give our class. Okay, class. That's all from today. Thank you for the participant.